Hey, it's a huge honor today to be out here with an idol of mine. No, really. I mean, you were one of the first guys that were doing CBCT 3Ds, posting cases on your Endo blog and from www.theendoblog.com, and you're an endodontist at superendo.com. But I remember the first time that I ever put together that a CBCT and a root canal was you, the Endo blog, and then I have always leaned on you. Post these on Dental Town, and I got you to post another one of your cases.
I always appreciate the reminder.
Yeah, and hey, speaking of patients,
for patient education,
you and your brother started a patient thing, gradeyourdentist.com.
We did.
What? Tell them about that. And
well,
how the heck did you go from root canal to gradeyourdentist.com?
I am kind of an idea guy. I love to come up with kind of new ideas. And so about a year ago, I started working on how do I get patients to give us reviews. And I think it started because we had like 3 reviews on Yelp. And one of them was kind of a negative review. It wasn't that negative. The patient was complaining that, the doctor was switched on him.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Last month, this lady walked in without an appointment. We spent 2 hours with her. Explain everything, talking to her to explain everything and all this kind of stuff, and then verified her insurance and all this stuff, and then she was mad that she'd have a co-payment, this and that, and that she'd have to give us money and all. And after 2 hours, she finally just said, well, if you're not going to do this for insurance only, I'm going to leave. And I said, well, we can't do that. Long story. Yeah. And then she goes out and writes us. Then she just ripped me a new one on Yelp.
Yeah.
So I mean, and the whole team agreed that, I mean, with these online reviews, the planet is filled with batshit crazy people, and they got a smartphone. So
yeah, and
but you know what? Another friend told me, a very SEO certified guy said that if someone goes to your reviews and it's like 5 reviews, and they all say, "Oh, this is best guy since sliced bread," that's less believable than if like 10% of them are bad, because when they start seeing bad, because most consumers know that. You only have to look at your family reunion to realize there's other crazy people living on the planet. So, but anyway,
that's true. I mean, you can take a bad review and turn it into a positive experience based on the way that you respond. But essentially, I started
Explain
trying
that.
Well, for example, if a patient goes on Yelp and blasts you, you as a business owner can respond to their complaint. Now,
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can go and you can respond. You can invite them to come in. You can invite them, and while you can't share patient information, online, you can certainly show other people who are reading the reviews that as a business owner, you're responsive, you're listening, and you're willing to work out any issues, and that can then take a negative review and turn it online. So and the people who are reading reviews, they can tell when there's somebody that's crazy. I mean, they can read the review and see the sincerity.
Is that because the last name is Irish? Or?
Well, perhaps. No. So we basically tried to start driving some reviews to Yelp, and realized that all of the reviews that went to Yelp, they'd get buried in their system. So over the course of the last year, I've been trying different things to get patients to write reviews for us, and then finally, my brother and I. Found a product that we developed, Joel, and it's called gradeyourdentist.com. And what it does is it gives you a single URL website that you can give to your patient, and your patient, you can text it to them, you can email it to them. They click on that, and it will guide them through the process of leaving an online review. But as the dentist, it allows you to choose the sites that you want them to go to. So you could give them the choices of Yelp, Facebook, Google, and Health Grades. And then when you get enough Facebook reviews and you want to drive more, you could take Facebook off and you could add Vitals or Dr. Oogle or whatever third-party review site. But what I've found for our practice...
So we're looking at it right here. So
I think we pull it up here.
Brian, can you zoom in on this a little bit?
So here's an example. Oh,
no, go back. I wanted the blood and guts. That was awesome.
So here's an example of our practice. So a patient, we give them this link, and I sometimes will just text it to them right from my phone. They go in and they pick out which doctor they saw that day.
So was he? Was that short, fat, bald guy Ed? Was he a Calvin Klein model before?
He was a hand model.
He was a hand model.
Yeah. So then the patient then has a chance to tell kind of kind of experience they had. And this is a filter where if they had a good experience, they select. If they had a bad experience, it invites them to email you directly. So it's not encouraging them to go online and complain.
So a good experience would go to Yelp, and a bad experience would be emailed to you.
When they go to a good experience, it goes to any one of these websites.
Google, Yelp, Health Grades, Vitals. Okay, I think.
And you, as the doctor, get to pick which ones are up here.
Okay, and first, just talk about Google Plus. With that, what percent of reviews Google Plus? Is it like 80-20? Is it like 80%?
You know, the Google's the big dog. You're right. So they're the most important. I looking at the statistics, most people who do reviews are going to Google, either using it on their laptop, their PC, or their handheld device now. But Yelp is probably the second most.
And then what's Health Grades and Vitals?
Those are just other review business sites. So there's hundreds of them actually.
Yeah. But you'd want to
Yellow
focus
Pages have one. Dr. Oogle. There's just tons of them. So you pick the ones that you want to focus on. But look at this. When you click on Yelp, then it's going to give the patient a few instructions, and then it's going to take them directly to that Yelp page. So they don't have to go search you out on Yelp. It drops them right in the place where they need to leave the review. So what I've found since we started doing this, you see now we've got 18 reviews on Yelp that have stuck.
Since you've been doing this, you've got 18 reviews?
Well, I had about 3 or 4 good ones. And then since we started this process, what I found is that Yelp does not like people. Yelp doesn't want anybody to go to Yelp doesn't want you as a business owner to ask for a referral from Yelp, a review on Yelp. They want their Yelpers to spontaneously go to Yelp and review. So when you do it this way, it gives the patients who are more likely to use Yelp that choice. And so what I've found is that it's really successful at getting those reviews to stick. So it's just been a kind of a neat product. And I was just pulled up a report. Our practice, I think, generated about 20 reviews in the last 2 months that have been on Yelp, Google, Health Grades, and Yellow Pages. So,
well, I just texted the link to my whole team and you.
Right on.
So is this how much does something like this cost?
Well,
what's your business model?
We're just getting it rolling. So it's $299 for a year.
$299
per doctor, or you can do $30 a month if you want to go month by month.
Nice.
But you look at the value of an online review. I mean, it's pretty significant. I think Inscriptions, our Arizona magazine, there was an article that said, and I'm not sure if I believe this, it said an online review can be worth up to $500. Now, I don't know how they would calculate that, but the reality of it is when somebody goes online and says something good about your practice, it stays there forever. And it affects the search engines. So when people are Googling and searching, it's going to affect the search engines. So it's a very inexpensive way to do search engine optimization. I mean, I hear some guys are out there, they're paying $1,200 a month to a company to do search engine optimization and bring them up on the Google searches. But this is something that will last forever. So once it's written down there, it's there for a long time.
Nice, buddy.
So,
all right, buddy. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, take care.